into the mighty Trigon, the challenger from Zagreb, Croatia. He is the Emperor of Bare Knuckle, marvelous Marko Martinjak!
Former champion of Croatia in boxing, kickboxing, and Muay Thai. Former WKF full contact world champion. Former UK BKB super middleweight, light heavyweight, cruiserweight world champion. Owner of one Police Gazette diamond belt and one Police Gazette double diamond belt in the reigning BKB cruiserweight world champion. Marvelous Marko Martinjak. With a win tonight, he would join LT Smash Nelson as a two-division world champion competing in the Trigon. The thing that I think Marko needs more of, though, Paul, is confidence. He really lacks in his confidence, doesn't he?
I saw him today outside the hotel dancing, and I didn't know too much about him until I read about him, and I can see now why, after you read his credentials, why he was dancing, why he's so confident, because he can obviously fight. And if you can fight like him and you're built like him, and you're a dangerous man, and he looks a dangerous man.
I remember day one, BKB won, when he fought his first fight for us, and he was no different than he is today. Loud, brash, but lovable.
Yeah, he is lovable.
Absolutely.
He also is loud and brash.
But I'm not arguing with him.
No, not at all. Not at all. And he can fight. He's right. His fight IQ, amazing. And we often say, and Paul, you've talked about it, one setback in the Trigon, and that was in Dubai, and that was against Jerome Hatch. When Hatch came over the top with a big right hand, Marko said that changed everything, and he will never forget that moment, and that is what continues to drive him to greatness.
You get caught, you never want to get caught like that again. You always try and learn from your lessons, both good and bad. The bad ones are easier or tougher to learn from because they hurt a little bit more, but he looks so confident tonight, and I'm as I said earlier on, I'm really looking forward to this fight.
He bounced back, didn't he, against Jerome twice, beat him twice. The only man he's never bounced back from is the first defeat, BKB won Michael Berry. He's not bounced back from there, and it rankles him. He'd fight him tomorrow if he had the chance.
Well, and the Hatchet watching back in the States tonight, give a big shout out to Jerome Hatch. He's got a big fight coming up against a very proud Mexican in Ike Villanueva.
It is now time to welcome the reigning, defending BKB Bridgerweight champion of the world from Birmingham, England, Big Pod, Dan Podmore.
Over 250 fights, white collar, MMA, kickboxing, bare knuckle, combined, highly decorated champion as well. Two-time Police Gazette, UK heavyweight and cruiserweight champion. The last British UK BK British cruiserweight champion. The former UK BKB heavyweight and cruiserweight champion, and the reigning defending BKB Bridgerweight world champion, looking to defend his belt for the second time. And Tom, he's also the most called out man in combat sports today.
Without a doubt. He's the man, and remember, he's found a weight that suits him best, Bridgerweight.
Yes.
But he's the man that everybody wants to fight because they think they can beat him. When he first started, he was always tough, but he never had any ability. With all the training with Michael Kennelly and Cohen and Simon Haycock, he's now an accomplished boxer as well. He'll be a tough fight for Marko. And that's what we want, don't we?
Yep.
Top fight.
That's what a title fight's about.
Marko is different class.
He said straight out, Paul, when he started, he had flabs, and now he has abs.
Listen, that's what fighting does, though. It gives people purpose. It gives people a totally new direction in life. It makes people believe in themselves and respect each other and respect themselves. Look at this, you know, straight to the corner. Look at the respect before. Yep. This is before the punch is thrown, and that's what some people who don't really understand combat sports will never understand. Like, it's so much respect, but they actually want to hate each other for 10 seconds while the referee counts, and then they go back to normal and they're being respectful and friends again.
That's why it is a martial art. Our tale of the tape for this Bridgerweight title fight, brought to you by BoxRec, the heartbeat of combat sports data. 37-year-old champion against 34-year-old challenger. 4-inch reach advantage for the marvelous one. 1-inch height advantage. The title is on the line, and this is our co-main event of the evening. And here once again is Ricky Wright.
Live from Leeds, BKB presents 6 rounds for the Bridgerweight Championship of the World. And is sponsored by BoxRec, the heartbeat of combat sports data. Introducing first the challenger in the blue corner, wearing the white and red of Croatia. Weighing in at 224.2 pounds, his record, 12 wins and 2 defeats. A 4-weight champion of the world and the reigning super cruiserweight champion of the world. From Zagreb, Croatia, he is the Emperor of bare knuckle, marvelous Marko Martinjak. And his opponent in the red corner, wearing the white shorts, weighing in at 224 pounds. His record, 8 wins, 3 defeats, and 1 no contest. He is the reigning, defending BKB Bridgerweight champion of the world. From Birmingham, England, Big Pod, Dan Podmore. Your referee in charge of the action, Andy Albrighton.
Title fight scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. Here we go. Podmore, the champion. White trunks with the black trim. Always proudly representing his home country of Croatia. The Emperor, Triple M, Marko Martinjak. Oh, and he gets caught by Podmore early. Wow!
I was just about to say, Mike, he's the champion, but nobody gives him a chance. All the hot money was on Marko Martinjak. They've underestimated what Dan's got to offer, but back comes Marko.
Yep. Marko throwing, Marko going orthodox now, Paul, after taking that big shot.
He's done well since he took the shot, because he's back on top. At the moment, some heavy shots going here.
These are big guys, aren't they? When they hit, you stay hit.
And Marko at this weight, even bigger. Marko now, and it's 1-1. Pod says, I'm okay, let's go. Again, here comes Marko looking for another first-round finish.
Marko's devastating today, isn't he?
Every day.
Speed out of him. The speed and the power.
Quick hands.
It is all over! Just like that! Marvelous Marko Martinjak joins LT Smash Nelson with a championship belt in 2 weight classes. Super Cruiserweight, and he is now the new BKB Bridgerweight World Champion. Got caught early and then came back firing, Paul.
What a finish. An absolute, like, explosive finish from two big, massive fellas who can punch. After being knocked down also, you've got no idea what that does to your senses unless you've been hit like that. And to come back after the way he was dropped and perform like that, that was frightening. That was devastating.
He wants Jimmy Sweeney was the king of BKB. He wants that title, and I tell you what, who's going to stop Marko? That's the question. Who's around that's going to stop him? You know the American game better than anybody. Who's going to stop him?
Many are going to try.
Good point.
Many are going to try. I don't know if he'll go heavyweight, but you got Gustavo Trujillo with a title fight coming. But right now, it's a moment for Marko. It's a great moment for Croatian fighters. A kiss to his wife, Carla. And he has done it again. Marvelous Marko Martinjak. Started martial arts at age 6 to learn self-defense. And once he put everything together, he has been literally